Hi, lovelies. How are you today? So, one of the things that people usually wonder how I do it is how I juggle working with the kids. Even though I work from home, it's still a lot of things having to do school runs and coming back to my desk. And now I've got my little one with me for like a month now. So, which means I do school runs with him in the morning and in the afternoon. Now, this was house in the morning after everyone is ready for school. We were on our way to school. This was a Friday, actually. So it's thank God it's Friday. We're all singing and having fun, in the car. And this is Hamad. I think today is one of those days that he's in a good mood. So I didn't have to carry him. I didn't have to put him on the stroller. And the first place we usually go is Aisha School because Aisha School is the first one we get to before Fatima's. So this is Fatima's school, and one of the things they do when they get to school is to submit their fruit. They eat food two times before 3 o'clock, so they submit their fruit. And now that we have the girls in school, it's now me and Mr. Man. It's now me and this boy. It's always a struggle going back home because Bobo would literally want me to be pushing him around the school or for us to be going around everywhere. He wouldn't want to come into the car. It's always like a struggle to bring him back into the car and go home. So, but here we are, we're back home. Usually, when I come back from school runs, that is when I start tidying up my space in the kitchen. That is when I start clearing the table, depending on what I've got to do that morning at work. So for some days that I've got maybe meetings, I won't even come to this place at all. I'll have to maybe go and prepare for the meeting. But for other days that I don't have meetings, I'll just quickly do some tidying up before checking in at work. So now that I've got Ahmad with me, it's like a double task for me because I have to get him to sleep before I can be very attentive at work. So I tidy up everywhere. I packed back all the cereals boxes. I washed whatever is remaining. Aisha usually wash her own plates before going to school, but Fatima's hand can't get to the sink, so I usually just tell her to drop it. And in most cases, I don't even want our uniform to get wet while trying to wash the cereals bowl. So I just tell her to drop it, and then because I usually have to quickly dress up too, change from pajamas or whatever I wore to bed. I usually have to quickly change before dropping them. There was never a time I would say, let me start washing all this stuff before going to school. No time to check time. I've got to get myself ready. I've got to get Hamad ready. And then we start going to school. And then after that, after clearing everywhere, packing what I needed to pack away, we had these crepes that I had abandoned since I think Wednesday or Thursday. So I decided to just keep them properly in this our cereals box. This cereals box I got it from TikTok shop and it's really beautiful and it's very it's classy to be honest. It's classy. This one is just single one. It's available in multiple layers. If you want to have a look, if you are in the UK and you would like to get this for yourself, you can check my TikTok shop at Maynard422 and you'll be able to buy yourself this box. It's very useful. Apart from packing our snacks now, you can also use it to pack toys and other things. Then depending on what the dustbin look like, I keep the dustbin outside at this time. I keep the general waste outside. I bin that away. Like and then the same thing for our food waste. We have like five different dustbins and you have to sort all the things separately. Then I also throw the food waste away and also nappy. We have the nappy bean separately, which is this blue one. So I also poured all these poo 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 boys nappies away. Then I don't know. I think this boy started his tantrums here. I wasn't sure what was wrong with him, but he just started making. He just started throwing tantrums. I don't know what he wanted me to do. So now that I was done with cleaning, kitchen, dustbin, and every other things, I was already running late to check in at work. So I washed my hands and then I went to my computer to kickstart my day. This time around, I haven't had my bath at all because this is not one of those days that I woke up early and start having a bath. So I went upstairs to the office. I still have Ahmad with me. Ahmad has taken his own bath actually, which was actually what made it easier for him to sleep. Then I drank some water. I usually have this my bottle on the table. So even if there was no water in it, as long as I am seeing it in my front, I'll go put some water inside and I'll drink that. So I started my day, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. I started my day with Bismillah, tidied up my table. Then after that, after doing few things, I left my computer. I do have breaks in between my work, like 15 minutes break to stretch my body. And I must admit, I am that person that don't spend time too much in the bathroom. Sharp, 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 sharp. I've done my thing. So I took a bath. And then because it was Friday, as I mentioned, I put on my native, even though I don't have anybody that is looking at me, I don't have any meeting to attend. We still have to show up beautifully. Besides, I'll go for school run later and also I'll maybe record some videos. I think it was on this day that I recorded one video on self-esteem like that. So always look beautiful even if you're not leaving the home. So I got myself ready, and the sad part was while I was getting ready here, I didn't I didn't know that Ahmad was in the bathroom. He was already playing with the water in the bucket. I just thought maybe he was sticking around. I didn't know that boy was in the bathroom playing with water. It was when I came to meet him, I saw that his old clothes were wet, they were soaked already. Look at the boy that I took care of in the morning that I thought was ready. So I had to change him. I had to change his clothes from top to down. It was a difficult task. I don't know how you guys manage, but with this hammered car, he's either running away, he doesn't want to wear clothes, or he's just throwing his legs up that he didn't want to change. So I changed his clothes for him. He had eaten at this time. He had eaten while his sisters too were having their breakfast too. So I didn't have any reason to give him any food again. All I wanted at this time was for him to sleep, as in sleep, so that I can have my moment, sleep so that I can be able to walk. And to be honest, he used to sleep. Is on few occasion if I disrupt his morning, maybe I have a call that I need to make or I have meetings immediately, that is when he won't sleep, he will be distracted. But ordinarily when everywhere is quiet and he has taken a bath, he has had his breakfast, he would sleep. So now I went back to my computer to continue my work. Look at the plenty clothes that I needed to fold. Look at the plenty clothes that I needed to fold. But oh God, I can't kill myself now. That would come after. So I was back to my computer. Now, one of the signs of Ahmad feeling sleepy is when he starts touching my nose, my eyes, my mouth, my neck. And he's not doing this to me alone. Once he starts feeling sleepy, anyone that is carrying him, he will start touching their neck, touching everywhere. We don't understand why. So after some time, Allah answered my prayers. He fell asleep. He fell asleep, and that was when I was totally free. I just want to put him down, and that was how And that was how I spent my morning. After putting him down, then I came back to get my first food of the day. Like I haven't had any breakfast except that water. So I came back downstairs to the kitchen to get fruit and water. I don't usually eat very early in the morning like that. So I don't feel hungry early in the morning. So this is my morning routine as a working mom of three, working from home mom of three, but this is my morning routine. Thank you for following me here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'll catch up with you later. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. See you. Bye.